How to build a property side hustle whilst you've still got a 9 to 5. I love the American culture of get your hustle on, your side hustle and everything in between, but it's reality for a lot of people. You want to build a property portfolio and you're probably watching this thinking, well, I've got a full-time job, how can I make this happen? Well, it's not easy, first of all, but it starts with picking the right strategy. The first thing I'm looking at is why you're investing in the first place. Is it to create something as an active income stream to replace your job and then generate as much money as possible? But you want to hustle, you want to work your ass off? Is it that actually you want a semi-passive income route whilst you've got your job, maximizing cash flow to help you out financially as you live in? Or is it more of a long-term net wealth strategy? And that's really going to depend on what outlook you want. So is it the active replacement, the semi-passive cash flow to create some form of better lifestyle? Or is it more about legacy, generational wealth, and becoming a millionaire over time? Three very different inputs and very different outputs. I'll just give you three strategies right now that match the three of those. If you're looking for an active replacement, it would be deal packaging for me. My main business is deal packaging, so I am biased as hell, but it works well for me. Ultimately, what I do is I deal package on the properties that I can't buy. So it makes it really easy because it's the same criteria as what I personally buy, so it gives the level of integrity to the investor, but I don't need to search all of these different things. So I buy boring, vanilla buy-to-let properties, and so do my investors. And we're doing about between £200,000 and £300,000 a month in that business, and it's my main income source as well. So the cool thing about that is you can do it as a side hustle. You need a minimum of 10 hours a week to really build that up, but that is an option to start building that. The next one is the semi-passive income route, which I would look at either HMOs or service accommodation. These are like your profit maximizers from a cash flow point of view. However, do not be delusional. These are not passive in any way, shape or form. You are going to need to have a job that's a bit flexible. Maybe you can make some calls and lunch. Maybe you get to dictate your hours if you've got outputs and all of that. It can be very, very rewarding though from a cash flow sense. And you know, you can get 5 or 6 rent to serviced accommodation opportunities and maybe add an additional £3,000 to your net cash flow. So it's a nice reward, but a lot of effort in the meantime. So just be prepared for that. Finally, the fully passive income route, and my personal favorite from an investment point of view, is all about the net wealth increase. 80% of your wealth through property comes from capital appreciation, and I'm a big believer that my active income should be active, i.e. exchanging my time for money, and my passive income should be passive. There is no in between, and that's why I love boring, vanilla buy-to-let properties. Now, this isn't a video all about it, but I have created a very special boring, vanilla buy-to-let property guide, which I want to give you free access to just by being a loyal subscriber to this channel. And if you're not, hit the subscribe and the notification bell, and then you have the right to download the guide. And I'll pin a comment to the top, put a link there, make sure you go on it. And it's just a thank you to you guys to add more value, and hopefully you're getting value already. The next thing you're going to want to look at is your location and your strategy and your service. So I said that quite quickly, so let me break it down. A lot of people then go and rush and it's like, oh, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. It's like, no, just calm down a second. If you're using these strategies, whatever one it is, who's going to do the legwork? You are not going to be able to do everything. So more than likely, the more passive route you're going to look at, you're going to want to use an investment company to help you. And I'm not doing a big pitch here, but if you have got money, you want to invest, you don't have the time, put APG in the comments. That's Aspire Property Group. We'll have a chat and help you on that journey. On the other side, the active route, if you're going to go down deal packaging, you're going to want to get educated properly. Loads of free content on this channel, and if you subscribe, hit the notification, you'll be notified of all of the property videos. But if you're looking to invest in your education, put education in the comments. Same gig, we'll be in touch and try and help you because I've got an education business as well. But you want to be narrowing this down. What's your strategy? Is it the service accommodation, your deal packaging, your boring vanilla buy-to-let properties, whatever it is? What's your location? And you can't just go London. It's like, no, where in London? What postcodes? Why? assess the areas, and then what's your service? From a deal packaging point of view, for example, my service is hands-free portfolio building. I will find you a property, negotiate it, get it at legals using my team, get it financed using my team, get it refurbished using my team, and get it managed by my team. So that's the service level, and so that's going to apply to a very specific person. If you're a full-time developer, for example, you are not going to want to use my service. Whereas if you're working, you're earning good money, and you want to maximize the return on your investment, not watch it dwindling away through inflation, then APG is definitely going to be for you. Put a comment below. Ultimately, it's really down to understanding you. But even if you're building your service accommodation business, even then, what's your service? Are you providing contractors a place to be, a home away from home? Is it for stag do's and hen parties? Whatever it is, it's different clientele, and you're going to want to facilitate different things, but have a clear understanding of your strategy, your location, and your service that you're looking to put out there in the world, because when you are clear on your value, your customer is clear on what they're paying you for. 3 more things I want to look at is number 1, finances. Remember, your network is your net worth. You don't need to be stemmed by your own bank. And a lot of people think logically, like, I've probably got around a £12 million portfolio right now. Do you think I did that with my own money? No, I had to utilize other people's money. I had to take on mortgages, debt, and that figure might be completely out of date by the time you're watching this, by the way. But hopefully in the right direction, right? I'll let you know in a couple of months. But you grow in line with how much money you can get hold of. So now be smart about this. All of this comes with the caveat of you need to be smart, and I'm not a financial advisor, so it's not financial advice. But credit cards, loans, mortgages, and OPM. OPM being other people's money. Remember, you can attract them in you. And by the way, put OPM in the comments if you want me to do more videos around how you can attract money to you to help you grow that portfolio. But have a good assessment of your finances. Next is managing this. It's really important that you actually manage your time effectively. Now, most of my mentees, they can allocate 10 to 15 hours a week, and that's a lot of time to allocate to the growth of this, and it's really powerful and exceptional on what we're trying to achieve here. You can get significant results, and I mean, you're not going to be a millionaire in a year. It's very unlikely, but you can hit 6 figures through deal packaging, for example, and other strategies are pretty cool. So when you're managing your time, I always plan out how many hours I'm going to be able to allocate. So if I were you, I'd do a 30-hour week version, 20-hour week version, 10-hour weeks. And then when you look at your week, I can only do 10 hours this week. Cool. This is what you do. So plan for unexpected circumstances, and that's the only way you can plan. I know that sounds a bit trivial, but I do the same all the way up to 100-hour weeks down to 10-hour weeks for me. And it sounds really weird, but it's the way my brain works. I can go in and go, I'm only going to be able to allocate X. This is what I do. And what you want to do is the shorter amount of time you've got, the more you want to eliminate things. So it's called essentialism. And what you want to do is eliminate all of your admin, everything like that. Only focus on monetizable activities, which, by the way, is only ever marketing and sales. That's it. Marketing, sales, the rest can get done later, I promise you. And finally, we want to look at scaling this opportunity. Now, you're going to have 2 choices. Some of you, and by the way, let me know in the comments, are you looking to quit your job one day? Maybe you don't want to put that in the comments, who knows? Maybe you want to quit your job one day, and that's great. But some of you, actually, it's having the ability to quit your job, which is different, right? And that's kind of what I want for my team here. Is I want to get them to a place one day where they're only at work because they love what they're doing. They're not here because they need the money. And I think that's really different. I think you attract a very different type of person, and you know that they're loyal to you because they genuinely love what you do rather than the paycheck. And I actually think it's really important for you to try and have that as well. So it's not about doing either, but as you scale up, you're going to want to think about 2 things, is getting more of your time in the highest delivering key result area, KRA of the business, which makes you more valuable. Now, how you do this is people go from extremes of, I work 5 days a week, to I quit my job. And actually there's an in-between. There's, hey, if I could facilitate 5 days of work in 4 days, could we make that happen? Would you be open to me cutting down to a 3-day week if I got the same output? You know, all of these these agreements that you can make. On the other side, outsource effectively. I strongly recommend when you're making more than 5 grand a month through property, which will more than likely, if you're going for an active income stream, happen in your first 6 to 12 months. Passive income streams obviously a lot slower, but get a VA, a virtual assistant. And this isn't a video to go through it, but you can get a virtual assistant. I've got 2 in the Philippines, for example, £500 a month for a full-time job. Okay, and it's good pay, outsourcing really effectively, and it's great teams to have help you build your portfolio. But hey, here's just some quick tips from me. Let me know what you thought of this video in the comment. Again, if you're interested in the boring vanilla buy-to-lets, we put together a really great guide that I think will add a lot of value to you. And I've put a link in the comment below, and it's pinned to the top so you can get access to that. If you are new to the channel, you want to find out more about anything around property, you let me know in the comments. I produce this channel for you to add as much value as I can. Hit the subscribe and the notification bell. I post videos every single week. If you did get value, make sure to tap that like button. Takes you 2 seconds, but really helps the algorithm. And of course, I'll see you in the next video.